What up? What up? What up? Happy Taco Tuesday, y'all. Had an annoying technical difficulty. My Shure SMB microphone just stopped giving me a signal. $500 microphone, had it for about a month, just completely stopped giving me signal. So I got to figure out how to send that back in and get that thing worked on because I really love the sound of it. But my good old Audio Technica mic is doing good, and this will do for now. So without further ado, let's just hang out, kick back, and scroll. Let's see what we got going on today.
Man, then it would be different. Like, bro, you pissed me off with this shit, bro. I'm not gonna lie. All this shit over nothing. I don't understand why it's such a big deal, bro. It's really not that.
You literally cheated on me with a dude.
It's not a dude. She identifies as a female. I told you that already.
Shit.
That's a whole female.
Yo, way to start the scroll, man. Way to start the scroll. Oh, damn. Where is this, Thailand? Let's go. Okay, no music. Her toes are alright. They're a little, maybe it's just the way they are, you know. I'm not a big fan. Sorry if the dishwasher's in the background. These are the joys of having my other mic. You couldn't hear any background noise, and I always have a lot of background noise in my apartment. But now you probably can hear the loud dishwasher. So it is what it is. We scrolling live. That's just how it go. So if anybody knows how to get your Shure SMB7 mic repaired, I mean, I'm sure I can just follow the manual. It just sounds like a headache that I really don't care to have. So, but it's an expensive mic, so I'd rather get it taken care of, or just tell them replace it. Okay. Anyway, yeah, her toes all right. Okay, is this what we doing now? No music.
That are exhausting. I'm about to save you hours right now. Number one, time.
I'm going to say something completely outrageous about African American men or African men. I believe they have special powers. Yes, you have special powers. If you're African American, African guy that watched this, black guy, you have special powers not only
pipe game. Just kidding.
In lovemaking, but you do something to a woman.
Oh, no music, no music. Dang.
Never made a woman orgasm. Fact checkers are biased. Why does it matter who I voted for? So Hitler was a socialist. We get paid for tariffs. The Democrats were the KKK. Here's my impression of a guy who's never made a woman orgasm. Fact checkers are biased. Why does it matter who I voted for? Hitler was a...
What's that noise in the background? Is somebody, crushing?
I've seen big dogs attack small dogs in our small dog park before.
Jesus
Christ. So he's protected against the big dogs. His paws are protected with his walkie paws. And now we're just going to protect his head from the foxtail and the black henbane. And then he is going to be good to go. He's going to be in his full PPE, as one of the commenters said on another one of his videos. He is going to be fully protected and able to get his outdoor time. It's not too tight. He's still got space, but it also won't come off either. The reason that I do this is because when I kept him away from the dog park for a couple months, he got extremely depressed. He was sullen.
This has to be a joke.
And he was pulling towards the dog park every time.
This guy slid into my DMs, and here's what he said. Hey, Haley, I don't know how I know you, but you came up on my feed a bit back. You seem like a super fun and driven person. It would be fun to get to know you. I head to Dallas in a week for work, but if you're free, I'd like to take you to get dinner sometime. That worked on me. Fast forward 15 months later, and he is now my best friend, the love of my life, and best of all, my husband. He disregarded all fear of failure, all fear of rejection, And he DM'd a girl he didn't even know. We didn't even kind of know each other. But now we are living so much happier and fulfilling lives because we have each other. Gosh, I sure love him. You just have to take a risk. You just have to take a leap.
This is
Hold
for
on,
all
how
you.
many,
To
how
get
many years?
something that you want in life. Do it. Go for it.
How many
Come
years
on.
did she
I
say it
believe
took?
in you. You
Or
got
she said
this.
5
You
months?
never know unless you try.
How many months did she say?
This guy slid into my DMs, and here's what he said. Hey, Haley, I don't know how I know you, but you came up on my feed a bit back. You seem like a super fun and driven person. It would be fun to get to know you. I head to Dallas in a week for work, but if you're free, I'd like to take you to get dinner sometime. That worked on me. Fast forward 15 months later, and he
15 months, y'all. See, I have a theory that if you found your person, you don't need to date for 10 years. You know, these people got married in 15 months. So it shouldn't take you that long to figure out if you like someone or not, especially if you see them regularly. Maybe if you don't see them as much, okay, you might need some more time. But notice how they did all that in just a little over a year and they got married. Meanwhile, these women are in 10-year relationships, shocked that their man cheated on them because he didn't marry you. It is what it is. Anyway, I'm not trying to lecture. So let's go back to work, y'all.
is now my best
wives or girlfriends that are doing a little sucky in the back room with your trainer that your man is paying for. Listen up. I have been in this industry for over 20 years. I've seen it.
I know a lot of that stuff that goes down. I used to work in a gym. And even my friend, he is related to a manager of like this little small gym. And the manager be banging all the wives. It's disgusting, y'all. Go ahead. Man, you can't trust people in these streets.
It happen all the time. The back rooms, the extra stretching, the hand on the hip that doesn't need to be there. And to be honest, it doesn't start with the trainer. Typically, it starts with a woman who liked the attention, who never set the boundaries. You felt something because your husband hasn't touched you like that in a while. He hasn't complimented you in the ways that your trainer may compliment you. That is a real ache. But the answer to that ache is a hard conversation with your man, not a soft moment with somebody else's hands on you. Your husband's at work, he's paying for your session, he trusts you in that room to honor his name, his peace, everything that comes with it. A good trainer doesn't need to touch you to be able to fix your squat. Good trainers can use sticks, cues, mirrors, their words. If your form only improves when his hands are on your hips, that is not coaching, that is something else, and you already know it. We need good women just as much as we need good men. Protect his name, protect his peace, protect what you built. He's not just your husband, he's your covenant. This is for all you.
Damn, she ate with that one. I respect her. You wouldn't tell by looking how she looks. I thought she was gonna say some ratchet shit. I'm sorry, Nicolette, I'm sorry, but she kicked some real game.
Back to your place.
Your place is so cute.
Thanks. Could I get you anything to drink? First, make sure your date is 100% comfortable.
Water would be great.
Next, do something you enjoy together, such as watching a movie or even something unique. Want to see me make this disappear?
Yeah, I love magic tricks.
Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my gosh.
After having fun, invite your date to a more relaxed setting. Want to sit here?
Sure.
This has to be a joke.
Now you can ask her if she wants to kiss. Is it okay if I kiss you?
Yes.
That's where the video will end, because if it was any longer, it would be rated R. Here's what to do.
I mean, I get obviously this is satire, but I thought it'd just be a little funnier. Oh my God.
I basically died. I lost $7 million and
no music. Sorry.
Of course, yeah, go ahead.
Hi, oh my gosh, how old is she?
See, I can't do that with Blue because he'll get so excited, jump and hit the girl right in the face.
Want to suck my cock?
These kinks are getting crazy. I used to date a guy and he wanted me to call him the N-word in bed. And I was like, I can't do that. You're Asian. These kinks are...
Okay.
Favorite wings here, they're like really good. What are you doing, guys, up here? Yeah, these wings are really good, especially with the sauce. Oh my god, what are you doing? Guys, up here. Favorite wings.
I'm arguing me right now, basically. You're pretty. Like,
Thank you, I'm also trans.
Oh, hell no. You and me. Who is this girl? Apparently she loves traveling. Damn, she's hot too. Yeah, that'd be dope. That'd be dope to do all that. It's like, I'm sure when you finish, right? And you're in your post-nut clarity or whatever you are, and you see this beautiful scenery, it's probably a good feeling. I don't even know if I've ever been, I mean, I've been to a couple vacations, but I've never been in like a place like this, which looks to be somewhere in Iceland or something, and had like mind-blowing gawk, whatever she's doing. So I bet you that's a good feeling. And you can just stare at the water as your endorphins in your brain are constantly shooting up after that wild session she gave you based on the audio. So that would be a cool thing to experience. Or just go to Medellin. Hold on. Where's the music? I can't do it fast enough. Yeah, I'm slow with the sound effects.
We can literally save all of Western civilization if we stop listening to women. Women support abortion, transgenderism, same-sex marriage, open borders. Women support everything that is destroying our society. Women are breaking up families. They are responsible for 80% of all divorces. I'm not saying that some of those weren't warranted, but if you're responsible for 80%.
I directed Hayden Panettiere's last film.
One benefit of Poland that no one talks about. Yeah, everyone talks about like, oh, there's no black people. And like, okay, obviously that's great. But another one is no fat chicks. You really hardly see any at all, which is really great because if you think about it, in many ways, fat chicks are almost as destructive to society as black people. One benefit of Poland that no one talks about. Yeah, everyone talks about like, oh, there's no black people.
Bitch ass. Okay, obviously. Shut your bitch ass up. He looked like he like little. Let me stop.
Parker, wake up. It's field day.
Yay! Daddy, thank you for waking me up. 1 minute. I'm gonna do my sunshine dance. Sunshine.
Women be like, I pay my own bills. Hey, bitch, you're supposed to. You're a grown woman. Who else is supposed to pay your bills? A man? No, he's not supposed to pay your bills. No one's responsible for your bills but you. In fact, no man is responsible for anything in your life but you. If a man...
Yeah, if the man gets married, it'd be nice to take care of his woman, especially if she take care of the house and the kids. Or you have a agreement where both of y'all work and figure it out. But, it's always... I feel like these content creators try to swing either too far on one side or the other. No one's like just regular. I guess being normal doesn't help you go viral.
How to stop an aggressive fighter easier. There's two things you can do. Number one, you want to be out of range. Simple, right? The way that you're going to properly be out of range is using your lead hand.
No music.
Guys, I would gravitate towards women that have these qualities. Listen to my words on this. And if you need help breaking toxic patterns, my link and ebook is in the bio. Number one, a woman who is soft, energetically soft. And if you've been with a woman who has that soft energy, you will understand what I'm saying. That brings out a lot in you. It brings out that protector mode, that person who wants to provide. And when I say provide, I don't mean financial.
You need head?
Yes. Ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. All right, you know what? I'm gonna put this on the same screen so I don't have to. Yes, yes. I need some brain.
I've done hundreds, if not thousands, of
No
prenups.
music.
Why does a river spend its entire life flowing towards the ocean that...
No music. No music.
How to
Too cute. No
not show
music.
your hook so you can land it every
Do you believe?
Oh, this is a good one though.
time. Most people throw their hook like this. So I want you to see, what am I doing wrong here? Well, what I'm doing wrong here is I'm showing my punch before I throw it. So I'm going the 1 and the 2 look okay. But if you notice, I'm bringing my hand down to create momentum. And what that's doing to my opponent is they're more easily to be able to detect motion when I do this. See this? So they can see this coming in their peripheral. See that? So what I want to do instead is give them as little motion as possible. So by the time that I land it, they can't detect it. It's already too late. So I want to go like this instead. 1, 2, right away. It's short, it's punchy.
Okay.
And there's
Don't
not a
telegraph
bunch
your
of
punches.
motion going.
BBO Moxie, the liquid breath.
Believe in God?
Every description of God that I've heard holds God to be all-powerful, very typical.
Let's go get my first pedicure in 2 years since becoming a runner because I just grew my toenails back.
Oh,
this is how my
no.
toenails used to look maybe like a year ago. The summer is still here and I really want to have chanclas on without being self-conscious. So let's go get them done. Hello. Here goes the foot reveal. The newest
That's not
member
bad.
of the toenails is my pinky. He knew here. He just came like last month. Thank you. I'll do number 4. Usually a French tip kind of girl. My toenails are not long enough for French tip. So I'm probably going to do either white or baby pink.
Do
But
white.
he's already
Cool,
getting up
baby
in
pink's
there,
good
y'all.
too.
Yep. I literally have been dreaming about this day. Life is worth living. Oh, gosh.
Oh, they look nice.
Hot wax was going to be mandatory for me because I have so many miles on these feet. The maintenance was like way past due. Look at my twinkle toes. I am kind of raw dogging the floor right now because I have shoes and I did not want to put them back on. I've never had a pedicure hit more better than that one in my entire life. Let's go get my
When you keep your
first
Foot
pedicure
guys
in
going
2
crazy.
years.
cat indoors their whole life, do you actually know what it's doing to them? Most owners carry a quiet guilt about it, but that guilt is built on a myth. Because what's really happening inside your cat is the opposite of what you fear. And if you keep believing you're depriving them, you might miss what they've been trying to give you all along. Let's start with the one fact that changes everything.
Too long. No music.
Yeah, I would never get married again. Like for what? Right?
For a man to get checked, they have to put it in their hole. Oh my God.
No, we don't. Haha, that's old school, honey. Take it from a known tester.
Los Angeles, California.
Who came up with the term lowrider?
I did.
You came up with the term
I
lowrider.
came up with it. I usually return on lowriders.
Oh shit. All right, all right. Salute. Salute, salute, salute. Hold up. Yeah. Sorry. Just checking the mic. I've used this mic a million times, but I didn't have the security I had with the SMB7. I can't believe it just shut down out of nowhere, y'all.
The dreaded long division. Watch me do this problem.
I think I'm about to be stood up for a date. I'm not.
This is day 1 of me trying to start a run club in Gardena, and nobody showed up. But that's all right. We still got the workout in, and we're going to continue to show up every Tuesday, 6:30, Rosecrans Rec Center, Rosecrans Run Club. This is day 1 of me trying to start a run club in Gardena, and nobody showed up.
When was this?
But that's all
2
right.
days ago?
We still got the workout in, and we're going to continue to show up every Tuesday, 6:30.
How to land on someone who's hard to hit. So all you do is
cheesy pickle dip, combine cream cheese,
If you know me personally, please unfollow me because I use this account like a diary and I'm not supposed to know you personally. When I get messages talking about what I posted or like
Right.
I cringe. And
Just create a new account and only use your email. That's what I heard.
you want to build up something with the guy, you better watch your mouth. You better watch your behavior. You better watch
Oh shit. I remember in the comments they were ragging about her herpes.
the way you speak and the way you fight. It has to make sense.
Aww. Hey. All my Habesha folks.
Excuse me, are you a doctor?
Yes, I am.
Yeah, what kind of doctor are you?
I'm a nephrologist. I've seen you on Instagram.
Can I chat with you?
All right.
Hey, y'all, if you know me, you know.
When I was a little girl, my grandpa called me Lumbojam. It's
Text her this right after the first date. Was fun tonight.
just trust me, you'll be fine. Same diets as white women, we lose less weight and we lose it slow.
I jump in to fix everything. He forgot to book the flight, I'll book it. He can't find his charger, I'll find it. He's stressed, I'll handle it. I don't have to fix all of his problems. He forgot to book the flight, he'll figure it out. Can't find his charger? He has eyes. He's a grown man and I respect him in that way. If I don't handle it, I feel like it won't get done right. I had to stop treating my husband like a very large child. I ask him to do something and then I redo it the way that I would have done it. I ask him to do something and I let it be done the way that he does it. The whole point was that I wasn't the one doing it. I do everything because
I'm making a TikTok. That's okay.
Okay.
I was thinking about.
It's time for me to clock out.
Oh.
Remember what to do?
All right, we're getting a lot of foot stuff on here. It's in California. I can't even look at a spa without. Oh, and it played music. Fuck. All right, whatever. Oh hell no.
So I'm almost 50 years old.
When's the last time you put on your finest attire?
Guess the top 5 ethnicities that scream wifey material.
Portuguese.
Don't bring black people in the house. The biggest racist group out there is Mexicans.
Yeah.
I don't give a
Yeah, that's true. I didn't really understand that until I moved to California, and I was like, whoa, it's really, but a lot of folks in California are racist out here. I don't want to just blame it on the homies, but there's also a lot of Mexicans that are down with the brown that just, down to stick together. Salute to y'all. But yeah, it's pretty, and someone told me that it's like prison politics, like Texas and California. But I don't know, man. It's just no matter where you go, people talk shit about black people, no matter what country it is. 90% of these countries, they be hating on black people. It's crazy. Anyway, I don't want to go on that tangent. Matter of fact, I'm going on that tangent. That can be my subject of the day. All right, so let's watch this clip.
What you say. Biggest racists out there are Mexicans, bro.
It's not
Prove
just
me
that.
wrong.
No, don't even act like it, bro.
Racist.
What did they say when you were younger and you had black
Homophobic.
friends?
Yeah.
Yo,
Don't
these
bring
just-
black
yeah.
people in the house.
Why? Because
Why?
they steal.
They steal.
Yeah, exactly.
No music. So, I know they're Mexican, so they're singling out their culture, but that's literally every culture, every non-black culture, and let's face it, even the black culture. When they try to create a division and say, "Oh, you're African," or "I'm American and you're not," or "Oh, you're from here and you're that," or how the Nigerians say, "Oh, don't talk to these black American blacks," and then American blacks, "Oh, you African booty scratcher." Not only do we have all other races hating on us, we hate ourselves. We hate ourselves. Look at the problem in South Africa. They're literally attacking Ethiopian immigrants, literally attacking them. And while we're at it, let's pull up some of the vibes. All right. Let me see. It's just like no matter where you go, racism is real. And not only do we have hate from other races that don't like black people, again, we have hate within ourselves. Look up all the African issues. So let me see. Look at this. Ground report on xenophobic attacks. First post Africa. Boom.
South Africa's migration crisis is now becoming a diplomatic crisis across the continent. Foreign nationals say they are being forced from their homes, losing their jobs, and targeted simply for being foreigners. South Africa says it has a sovereign right to enforce its immigration laws. But on the ground, that crackdown has collided with something far more dangerous: xenophobic violence. Ghana has evacuated hundreds of its citizens.
Can you imagine a black South African attacking another black person just because he's from Ghana? This is what we got to deal with. So salute to the Mexicans on that podcast who tried to talk about it with them too. They're aware of it, right? But no matter where you go, blacks are the most hated. Let's go over here. Look what happened during COVID. I'm gonna pull this up. Oh, hold on. I don't know. Let me see if this is on Google. Restaurants. Hold on. Let's see if it came up. Yes, multiple independent investigations and corporate admissions confirmed that black people were barred from certain establishments in China during the COVID-19 pandemic. Right? Look. China McDonald's apologizes. Fucking cookies. China's share this tab instead. China McDonald's apologizes for Guangzhou ban on black people. We've been informed that now on black people that are not allowed to enter. This is crazy. So, right? So we got the Mexicans that told us that. We got the Chinese. And I'm not saying all of them. I'm just saying like there's race wherever you go, right? South Africa, they're hating on each other. I mean, should I do one more example? Should like and everyone says, oh, don't play the victim. It's like, dude, it's like what was it? I lost my train of thought, y'all. So it's like, I don't know, sometimes I feel like we're kind of cursed because not only are we hating on each other, like prime example, South Africa, and even in America, we got the FBAs versus the Africans. It's like, man, then we got to worry about the other non-blacks hating on us, and in South America, the racism is real. What other countries can I talk about where they're like super duper, it's just like, man, give us a break. But we can't advance ourselves if we keep doing the internal stuff either. We got to blame ourselves a lot. I even come from a place, actually I was born here, but my parents came from a civil war, Eritrea versus Ethiopia, literally people that look like each other killing themselves. So it's like, it just feels like in Africa, we've always been very tribal, and the outside races take advantage of that, and they take advantage of us. You know what I'm saying? So that was my little rant. Thank you to the Odd Trio podcast. You know, they kind of set me off on a tangent. This will be clipped into a video. I'm trying to condense it because I could really talk about this for hours. The racism that we have to deal with amongst ourselves, amongst from white people. Obviously, growing up in the South, I grew up in Virginia. It was crazy. Then coming to LA and seeing, just completely shocked at seeing some brown folks hate on black people. I don't know if y'all heard about the not to just focus on the Mexicans, but hold on. Hold on. Who are those council members? Los Angeles council members. In October 22nd, share this tab instead. A major political scandal erupted when a leaked audio recording exposed Los Angeles City Council President Neri Martinez and council members Kevin De Leon and Gio Cedillo making crude anti-black and anti-indigenous racist remarks during private October 2021 meetings. And I also saw a post about, I can't remember which Latin country it was, but the colorism is so crazy that, like, if you're from that Latin country and if you're that ethnic background, right, but you come out darker than, let's say, your neighbors or your relatives, you're going to get ridiculed for being darker. Like colorism is so crazy that you could be let's say Honduran, and if you're light skinned or if you're dark skinned, you're going to get dogged out. Or if you're light skinned, you're going to get treated a lot better. Same with Asian, same with Mexican, same with African. Oh, the colorism in Africa is so crazy. They got people bleaching their skin. So all I'm saying is, black people, it starts with us. We got to do better to protect us, not in a us against the world type of thing. Because again, all those other races I mentioned, there are a lot of people that got love for us too. But again, it starts with us. We can't be hating on each other and doing all this infighting like we've been doing for decades. And maybe we could just get a little bit, maybe better things could happen to us. We can go a little bit further in life. All the wars in Africa, all the wars in America amongst each other, gang wars, I know it doesn't sound cute because everybody likes to be polarizing, but yeah, ain't nothing wrong with a little kumbaya, let's we are the world type shit. Let's figure it out, man. Let's figure it out, So, yep, that was my topic. All right, let's go back to the scrolls. Let's see what's on YouTube. Let me see what is on YouTube. What y'all hear about that Keefe D thing? Man, that Keefe D case is crazy. Oh, shit. Hold on. Dirk's lawyer is a genius. What happened now?
Okay, I'm back in the studio. All right, we're away from the downtown LA tweakers, a long way away. All right, and we are good. I've got the last little bit of today's courthouse proceedings to give you guys from my trusty notebook. And I'm not going to lie to you, there were definitely some L's to be taken in court today, but there was also a massive W, which came in the form of Drew Findling, the billion-dollar lawyer, the super lawyer. Okay, he was representing King Von back in the day when he was still alive. He made an absolutely raucous case to the judge. I would say that this was the most compelling moment that I have seen in court so far. This was damn near like Johnny Cochran. If the glove doesn't fit, you must acquit. Like, Drew made a very emotional speech to the judge. You could have heard a pin drop in the courtroom. Everybody was locked in. Even Dirk was locked in. Dirk was in awe of Drew Findling. He was killing it. So if anybody's got a shot at bringing this case home for Dirk, bringing Dirk home, is Drew Findling. And there were some very, very interesting things that came up later on, which I'm going to talk about. There's been some speculations about some very, very interesting little moves that Drew Findling might actually be able to produce to turn this whole case around, and it's unbelievable. But before I get to that, I want to tell you a little bit more about some of the evidence that was kind of brought up before Drew took the stand and really just went to town with his defense of Dirk, which really relates to a lot of the gang testimony, music videos, songs, lyrics, a lot of stuff that Drew basically primed himself up to just tear down after the prosecution had their say. Now, respect to the prosecution, they're doing a really good job. After that first day that I went to court and I saw Dirk take some W's, the prosecution, they got their game face on, and they have been absolutely walking Dirk down, but Drew Findlin clapped back at the end of today, and it was very, very interesting. So look, I'm going to just start here, all right? There were basically a couple of songs that were put forward, and, there was talk about a bunch of songs. I think that actually, there were 4 songs that were brought up and put forward. I think the judge now told the prosecution to pick 2 of the 4 songs to trim things down and save a bit of time, and I'm not going to lie to you, I was gassed when they confirmed that the 2 songs that had been chosen was back again. I don't even.
All right, this is a lot. I don't know if I even want to. Trap Lord does such a good job covering all this. I just want to skim through it. So, I mean, I just saw one earlier today where literally, this was the crazy one.
Okay, so look, I'm here outside the federal courthouse, all right?
This is where they said OTF Jam was going to gave a whole testimony saying Dirk paid him the money. They had to pull him aside because he was doing too many murders. Supposedly he's going to admit to a lot of murders. Basically just throwing everything on Dirk so he can get himself out of whatever jam he's in. That's crazy, y'all. Stay out the streets, y'all. Stay out the streets. This is a little bit before my time. Let me talk about the Keefe D one. Where is that on the homepage?
And there was talk about a bunch of songs. I think.
Okay. Go back. Oh, damn. Mob James took the stand. So this is the Keefe D case. They're about to show this whole thing. Summarize it, y'all. Summarize it.
You do some.
Did you remain down on the strip area after they left that car stop? Yes, sir. Fast forward about, I think, 10 minutes later, something unusual.
Crime Network. Yo, the Law and Crime Network they got all type of stuff. Like, man. So here you go. Graphic autopsy, Tupac murder trial. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so we're continuing our coverage of the Dwayne Keefe D. Davis trial out in Las Vegas. The only person ever charged with the murder of Tupac Shakur.
I think everybody else is dead.
Down out in Las Vegas in 1996. Now, yesterday was the opening statements. It was day 1 of the trial. It was the beginning of witness testimony. The prosecution alleges that Davis orchestrated the killing of Tupac Shakur, that it was because Shakur and others allegedly beat up his nephew, Orlando Anderson, earlier in the night at the MGM Grand. They plan to use Davis's own alleged statements over the years in media interviews, a memoir, law enforcement interviews, statements that the prosecution claims Davis admitted to his involvement. Now, the defense argues those statements were exaggerations, that you can't believe what Davis said, that there is nothing to corroborate that he was telling the truth about his alleged involvement in what happened with Tupac. With all that in mind, now we go to day 2. So the prosecution began today by calling Dr. Lisa Gavin, a forensic pathologist and medical examiner for Clark County.
They're really going through with this, but my question is, how much time is he going to get if he was just a driver? Is he charged with first-degree murder or second-degree murder or assistance? I mean, it's crazy. And hold on, the guy he tried to say did it. I don't know if y'all remember my last video. Like, I spelled it. There you go. Look, he testified. Hold on, I spelled it wrong. He's on the stand. They showed it. Look at this. He's literally on the stand at the KVD trial.
Smelling something burning. It's a burnt bagel from back there, so don't worry, we're all.
Yes, sir. And
When was this meeting?
That to Mr. Knight's name.
Oh, there you go. It's on. Oh, damn, he's in a wheelchair.
If anybody's smelling something burning, it's a burnt bagel from back there. So
Yeah. And then, was there ever a time where?
Damn, imagine being a bouncer, big time security guard, and now you can barely walk. A lot of these folks, they be mad big when they're young, but they catch up to you, man. They catch up to you. You got to take care of yourself. I don't know if y'all seen them two linemen, the Pouncey brothers from like the Dolphins, I believe. They were like 300 pounds. And then now when you see them, they look skinnier than Kobe, you know, like, I mean, any basketball player. It's like, damn, you were a 300-pound lineman. And now you chilling. Now you slim. Y'all got to take that weight off when y'all get older, man.
Death Row and you and whatever other unofficial security Death Row had a clash with Bad Boy and the Southside Compton Crips at all?
Yes, we had it at a Soul Train Music Awards. I previously stated that Mr. Davis was with him, and I even think I may have even said that he was one of the ones close to the guy with the gun. Never said he was the one with the gun, but there's been out there, you know.
That's crazy. That's crazy. All right, I think we're gonna wrap it up with you know, I need to get more followers so I can engage with people, because I'm just talking to myself at this point. And then when you do it on TikTok, they literally ban you for using reproduced content. Like you know, you're like just sharing whatever you can, and then it's like, damn, you know, like, oh, your live will be banned for using recreated content or some bullshit. They tripping. There's one I really want to talk about before I get up out of here. Where's Los Angeles? This was in mid-Wilshire. Why does it say Orange County? Dang, where was this at? Hold on. Double shooting in Watts. There was one where this dude, it was like a road rage. He tried to run over two people. I'm like, damn, shorty. Hold on. It was all over KTLA. I guess it wasn't popular enough. Hold on. I'm gonna look it up on YouTube then. This one right here. This is what I'm finna show y'all. This is wild.
We begin with a disturbing road rage attack that happened in mid-Wilshire. That's where a couple walking their dog says a driver tried to run them over, then fled the scene. Fortunately, no one was hurt, but it was all caught on camera. KTLA 5's Sarah Welsh is live in mid-Wilshire with the story for us. Hi, Sarah.
Hey, Court, disturbing video for sure. This happened in broad daylight while this park was full of people. This couple tonight speaking to us in hopes of getting this driver off the streets.
Yeah, it was terrifying. And it happened so fast.
In seconds, a routine dog walk escalated to road rage.
And he just turned his car.
Walk escalated to...
Look at this little car. You could... You could kind of empathize with the guy. I'd be pissed off if I was driving that car too. I'd be pissed off if I was driving that car too, y'all. I'd be a little angry. Not this angry, but I'd be a little angry.
To road rage.
And he just turned his car, accelerated at us, and tried to run us over, completely unprovoked.
Security cameras captured the couple's frightening and...
Was it really completely unprovoked though? Was it really unprovoked? I don't want to victim blame, but you never know. LA's a crazy place, but it's hard to think someone's going to risk their whole freedom unless they're completely high out of their mind just to run someone over. Or it could have been a hate crime. It could have been anything. But what if they flick the guy off? Or I don't know. It's crazy that someone would go to that extreme unprovoked unless if it was a hate crime. So I don't know. I'm taking it with a grain of salt.
Encounter Wednesday evening at 9th and Luzerne, just off Harold Henry Park in LA's Mid-Wilshire.
Almost immediately, he started yelling at us.
Ben and his fiancee Celine were walking their dog Olive. They were on the phone and waved the driver to go at the intersection.
And then we hear him say, "What, you don't speak effing English?"
And at that point,
That's so weird. Someone waves you off and then you get hostile with them. Let's continue.
we put the phone down, just told him like, hey, move along.
And then all of a sudden he...
And it happened so fast.
In seconds, a routine dog
Yeah, and tried to run us over, accelerated at us.
to road rage.
And he just turned his car, accelerated at us, and tried to run us over, completely unprovoked.
Security cameras captured the couple's frightening encounter
My
Wednesday
bad for going
evening
too far
at 9th
back.
and Luzerne, just off Harold Henry Park in LA's Mid-Wilshire.
Almost immediately, he started yelling at us.
Ben and his fiancee Celine were walking their dog Olive. They were on the phone and waved the driver to go at the intersection.
And then we hear him say, "What, you don't speak effing English?"
And at that point, we put the phone down, just told him like, hey, move along.
And then all of a sudden he drives his car into us.
They watched as the driver of this orange Mitsubishi Mirage spun around and aimed for them on the sidewalk.
I pulled our dog out of the way and I stepped to the left. And he just barely missed me. And Celine started running as fast as she could, just directly back into the trees.
I looked back, I was screaming and running, and I saw his car right behind me.
He went down, back out onto the street through these two trees, came back to the stop sign. And at that point, he said, like, you guys are effing scared now, right?
The car
You guys are scared now. See, I think the guy told on himself. What if they were like, fuck you, I ain't scared of you? What if they said some shit like that? Again, not completely ruling out their statement, but in LA is a crazy place, right? It could have been a hate crime because they look, Middle Eastern or something, or Persian or Jewish or something. It could have been that. And I think the guy's like some old white dude from Colorado. Could have been that. He could have been high. But I'm willing to bet there's a little more to that interaction than what these people are telling. Not justifying the dude at all. But I just find it hard to believe that someone's going to crash out because two people wanted to let you cross the stop sign first. But again, you never know these days. People are wild. But continue.
car raced off toward Olympic. Dashcam from an Uber driver got the Colorado license plate and a good look at the driver.
Yep. Typical angry white guy. And he's from Colorado. And he's in a Mitsubishi. I don't even know the name of the car. That thing looks like old school Jetsons car. I'd be mad as hell.
I'm just really scared because this person is obviously unhinged, looking to start altercations with people.
We call her Little Mama.
I mean, he very easily could have hurt Olive, and so...
Not Olive. See, if they'd have hurt the dog. No,
she's such a small little dog.
Thankfully, they weren't hurt. They reported the menacing driver to LAPD and are urging anyone who might know this person or see this vehicle with its distinctive orange color, bumper stickers on the back, and Colorado plates.
Look at all those bumper stickers. Follow Jesus. Oh, gosh. And he's got butterflies on his license plate. This sounds like a very interesting character. He probably got a bad trip from his mushrooms or something.
To report it.
But we need to make sure that he doesn't get away with this.
If they attacked us, they're likely to attack others. And it's only a matter of time before someone gets really, really hurt.
And this couple believes this vehicle may be tied to another road rage attack that occurred in Arizona earlier this year. We're working to confirm that.
All right. How far is this guy going in that little ass car? Arizona, Colorado, back to mid Wilshire? Is he just driving around trying to run people over? Oh, oh my goodness. So what are your thoughts, y'all? That'll be my last topic of the day. Do you believe those people on what they're saying, that the interaction was that innocent and he just completely raged out? Or do you feel like they taunted him? Again, not justifying it. Glad they're okay. But yeah, welcome to LA, y'all. And that guy's not even from LA. He has a Colorado license plate. These out-of-towners doing everything wrong. This is why the locals hate out-of-towners. People from out of town just come here and just fuck everything up. So, wrong sound. There we go. So that's enough for today. Y'all have a good rest of your night. See y'all tomorrow.